friends, welcome back to my channel, you guys. It has been such a long time, y'all. Like, this video is way past overdue, and look at you, look at who wants to say hi to you guys. Aww. Say hi. Hi. You're so beautiful, mommy. You're so beautiful. Well, guys, I don't know if you guys are subscribed to our family channel, but if you are not and you don't know my baby, this is Eliana. She is 1 year old, you guys. She is so big and so beautiful. Say hi. She's such a happy baby, y'all. She's always smiling. She's always laughing. She's always running around and just such an active baby. Yeah. Also, if you hear her in the background of my video, you know, that's because she wants to be on camera. Like, she loves being on camera. But yeah, you guys, I'm so happy to finally be back on my channel. I literally have said, like, I'm coming back, I'm coming back, I'm coming back, like, so many times, and I haven't came back. But today is the day, y'all. I said, like, enough is enough. I'm going to film a video and I'm going to post for you guys because y'all honestly deserve it. So today I'm going to be doing a Q&A about my surgery. I got surgery in January, y'all. I got lipo 360. I got a BBL. I got arm liposuction, and I also got J plasma. So I am 3 months post-op now, and that's why I'm making this video today. You know, I'm doing like a 3-month body reveal, and I'm going to be doing just like answering questions and stuff that you guys asked me on Instagram. Y'all flooded the question box. Like, I have probably over like 500 questions. A lot of the questions are repeated, so I'm gonna make sure not to repeat myself because y'all, a lot of y'all asked the same thing, but of course, like, everyone wants to know like the common things. Make sure y'all like this video. Make sure y'all subscribe. If you guys haven't subscribed, pause this video right now and subscribe because your girl is back and better. Okay, so question number 1, are you getting another surgery? So actually, this is a good question because I'm gonna like take it back a couple years. I've always said, like, I will never get surgery. I don't even like surgery. Like, why would you get your body done? You know, why would you get plastic surgery? God gave you this body. Da, 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 da. I've always thought like that. Like, all my life, I've always been like, oh my God, no. Like, definitely didn't agree with surgeries. I just didn't like it, right? But now, now I'm all for it, girl. I'm literally all for it. Like, I just feel like you're so scared to get surgery until you see someone else do it or other people do it, and it kind of like encourages you in a way and like motivates you. Like, if she could do it, I could do it. You know what I mean? And so as far as getting another surgery, I really want to get my boobs done. And I don't want to get no big boobs. Like, I probably just want a lift. Like, my boobs, as you guys know, like, I have 2 kids. Like, I breastfed both of them, so my boobs, I feel like they're sagging, and I feel like I can fix that. Like, I already got my body done. Why not just fix up my breasts and like get them lifted? I did hear that the incision for getting them lifted is like ugly. It's like boom and boom. So I'm not gonna get too much into that. Just know that I'm really thinking about getting my breasts done. Even if it's just a lift, like, I don't want big boobs. I want my boobs just up. You know what I mean? Like, sitting up and nice and pretty. I don't want them huge and perky and separated. I don't want that. That's not what I want. But I am thinking about it. So I'll definitely keep y'all updated if I do it or not, because I'm not like super like insecure about my breasts. Like, they're fine. I just feel like they could be better. So are you thinking about getting another surgery? I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I'm gonna do it 100%, but y'all will definitely know, so stay tuned. What made you wanna do it? I think you looked great either way. Okay, so I've been really insecure with my body for a while now, ever since I had Zacchaeus. And I've always said, like, oh, I'm just gonna work out, you know, I'm gonna get on eating good. I'm just gonna do what I gotta do to get my body right. And I always did that and gave up, and did that and gave up, and I did that a lot of times. And then there was also certain things that like I couldn't get rid of with the gym or with working out and eating healthy. Like, my hip dips were so bad, y'all. Like, I'm talking about, they were like literally in. Like, my hip dips were not gonna be something that was gonna get fixed with that. So I was just like, you know what? I'm able to do it. Why not do it? Like, I'm insecure about my body. Why not just feel better about myself? And y'all, I promise you, getting my body done was the best decision I've done, y'all. I've never felt so confident in my life. Like, I feel like this was such a confidence boost, and I just feel happier, and I feel like I'm glowing more, and I feel like now I can have a new wardrobe and just like go shopping and be like, yeah, that's gonna look good on me. Like before, that was definitely not my vibe. Like I would hate wearing things. Like if y'all look at my old videos or anything like that in our family page or whatever, like I always used to wear sweatpants or baggy shirts or whatever it was because I hated showing my body, because I was insecure with it. I was unhappy, and it just wasn't giving for me. So now I have my body done, I'm really happy, and I'm just in love. I'm literally in love, y'all. So if y'all thinking about it, man, go do it. Like, go do it. Like, go do it. All right, guys, so next question is, what do you hate about your BBL? Kindly. So what do I hate about my BBL? Nothing. I literally love my BBL. I love my body. Like, I don't know if there's something that I hate. I mean, let me really think. Hold on. What do I kind of hate about it? Okay, if I could think of something I kind of hate, right? Which I really don't hate, but when you first get your body done, like, you can get dents in your skin super easy. So in the beginning, when I had put a faja on for like a new faja for the first time, I got a dent in my butt, and the dent was like so ugly, but it went away. I mean, it kind of went away, but little by little, now that I hit 3 months, my massage girl told me like she could use wood to like kind of break that little dent, like take that dent away. So I have like a tiny little dent on my butt. So I guess that's the only thing I would say like I kind of hate, which I don't really hate because it's not really noticeable unless you really look at it and like, let me find it, you know? But having such a tight faja around my butt is what dented my butt a little bit. So I have like kind of like a little line somewhere on my butt. I know it can get fixed, so I'm not too pressed about it, but that is something about surgery. Like, you can get dents really fast because your skin has to like attach itself again. So that would probably be the only thing I hate. I mean, as of now, you know? Why did you get a BBL? Guys, because I wanted one. I wanted to boost my confidence. I felt insecure, and yeah. Did it hurt? So a lot of people have asked me, did it hurt? Honestly, during surgery, I didn't feel nothing because I was put to sleep, obviously. When I woke up on my butt, and I was like, yo, like, why am I on my butt? And it didn't hurt, but it felt more like weird. You know how, okay, this is like a perfect way to explain when like I woke up. You know how it feels like when your foot falls asleep or whatever, or your hand falls asleep? It felt like my butt literally fell asleep. So when I woke up, I felt like my butt was asleep, like that little tingly feeling. Yeah, I literally felt that on my butt. It wasn't painful. I'm gonna say honestly, like pain wise, like I give the surgery and recovery or whatever the heck a like 5 out of 10. Not even, like a 4 out of 10. Like, it was not painful to me, y'all. Like, it was more discomfort. It wasn't pain. Do you think your butt is really bigger than before? I didn't go for much booty. I went for more hips, y'all. So of course I wanted my butt to be more plump, and I wanted like that cup. So yeah, I do have more fat in my butt, but I went more for the hips. I went more for the hips because I did have like OD hip dips, and I didn't like that. So I really wanted to focus on my hips and giving me the nice curves. So yes, my butt is bigger than before, but before I already had a nice butt. Like, my butt was already nice, it was already big, but now it's just bigger, and now I have more definition, you know what I mean? Like, now I can see the curves, and it's more like plump, you know? It has more of a shape, it has more of a form. How long did it take for you to recover? Also, you look gorgeous, thank you. And how long did it take to recover? I mean, a good like 2 weeks for you to really get back into the groove of things, but I'm still recovering, you know? You're not fully healed until like 6 months to a year, but I feel great. I mean, my body feels amazing, and I feel like I'm fine. So would you ever go for a round 2? So a lot of people say like once you get surgery, like a BBL, you get addicted to it, and then you want to go for more and more and more. Honestly, I feel like I like my body, and I like the way my butt came out, so I don't know if I'd go for a round 2. I don't think so. Yeah, I don't think so, y'all. But you know what? A lot of people have told me like, your first surgery is to kind of like get the shape, get the look, right? And then your second round is to get it more fatter and more bigger. But honestly, I like my body and I'm happy with my results, so I don't think I'll go for a round 2. How did you feel a couple days after your surgery? So the first 3 days were probably like the more blah days, like more swollen and more discomfort. But after that, it was more like, I felt good. You know, I didn't see my results instantly, of course. So I kind of felt a little like, ooh, my butt is way too big. I don't like it. Like, I felt like my butt was huge, y'all. But the reason my butt was so big was because it was fresh out of surgery, and like 20 to 30% of that fat in your butt dies. And so that's why the doctors kind of put a little extra, because they know not all of it is gonna survive. So I did feel a little weird. I was like, oh my God, like what did I do? I should have never got surgery. But that was because like I was hella swollen, and yeah, so I was a little unhappy. But then I was like, wait a minute, like I look bomb. So it's normal for you to feel like, oh shoot, what did I just do in the beginning? But look at me now, 3 months later, I'm literally in love. You recovered so fast. What was your secret? So that's the thing. I felt fine after 3 days. Like, I felt fine, you know? One thing you do gotta do, like, is get up and going, be active, because when you are laying down all the time, of course you're gonna be stiff, of course you're gonna feel like blah. Like, if you don't get up and move around, then you're gonna feel like you're sick and you're like, you can't do nothing. You're gonna feel like a freaking zombie. But that's one thing about me. Like, I made sure I was up and walking all the time. I made sure I was hydrated. I made sure I was active, y'all, because if you're not active after surgery, then you're just gonna feel, you know, like a zombie, for real. Like, you're gonna feel stiff and hard, like, you know what I mean? How long after did you wait to, you know, do the do? This is a very like personal question, but y'all, I'm gonna keep it real with y'all because why not? They say to wait 6 weeks. Did I wait 6 weeks? No, but I did, you know, I waited a little long, but not 6 weeks. I'm gonna just say that, y'all. I did not wait completely 6 weeks because like, what? How long before you saw results? You don't see your full results right away, but of course, right off the table. And when I looked at myself, I saw more curves than usual. I was like, okay, cool. But I was like, wait a minute, booty too big. I wanna say it wasn't until like last month, I really started to see like, wow, like curves OD, like waist looking real small, like super small. Just swollen for a really long time after surgery, y'all. Like, still now I'm swollen, you know? Like, I'm not gonna be fully healed probably like 6 months, y'all. So I'm still swollen. I still get swollen sometimes without my faja, and I probably didn't start to see good results till like last month. And I'm not gonna see my full results till like a year, y'all. So I mean, every day my body's changing. Every day I feel like my waist is getting smaller. Every day I feel like some swelling is going away, but it's so easy for you to get swollen so fast. And do you plan on having any more kids in the future? I do plan on having more kids in the future. I mean, JP wants a really big family, but I probably want like 1 more or 2 more, wouldn't hurt. But not right now, y'all. A little down the line, maybe when Zelly's like 4. I feel like Zelly and Zacchaeus are like a perfect like age gap. So probably when Zeliana's like, you know, 3 or 4. Where did you do your surgery at? I went to Miami Life Plastic Surgery, y'all. I went to Dr. Nassif, and he's awesome. He's the GOAT. I can recommend you to a surgeon for your BBL. I will literally recommend you to Dr. Nassif. He is amazing. I feel like he's so good at what he does. Not expensive at all, like not expensive. I think right now, if I'm not mistaken, like his BBLs are starting at like $4,500 with like a free area of lipo. So you can choose like chin lipo, arm lipo, you know, thigh lipo or whatever the heck. But y'all, he has really good prices. Y'all go check him out, Body by Nassif. Did you have to take a lot of medications? I hate pills. That's what's stopping me right now. They prescribe you like 5 different prescriptions, like medications, like pain medicines, and then stuff for like to prevent UTI. Like, so after your surgery, they prescribe you like Percocet, oxycodone, whatever the hell. They prescribe you that, and I took 1, y'all, and I never took 1 again because it made me feel mad weird. It didn't even make me feel like myself. Didn't take another one, y'all, at all. I just used Tylenol after that. And honestly, I took Tylenol for the discomfort and stuff like that. But as far as pain, like, The only pain was like trying to get up from the bed because you have to like always get in a push-up position. It was a little uncomfortable, you know, because of course your body just got messed with, you know what I mean? So that was probably like the most uncomfortable thing for me. Does your butt still hurt? So my butt doesn't hurt. It's sensitive though. Like it definitely is sensitive. JP will sometimes like come and like smack my butt or whatever, and I'm just like, ooh, like that felt weird. But that's because like, you know, I'm still fresh out of surgery, y'all. Like I'm 3 months post-op, and I've heard of girls that are like a year post-op and their butt still feels a little sensitive. I hope that's not the case with me, because I mean, it doesn't hurt, but it is sensitive. Like there's times where I'm like running and I'm like holding my butt because I'm like, whoa, this feels a little weird, but it's not painful. It's like sensitive or whatever, you know? How was it waking up from anesthesia? This is a good question, y'all. So I'm not gonna lie, I was really nervous about the anesthesia, getting put to sleep thing, but after having a talk with the anesthesiologist in Miami Life, y'all, he's the best. I honestly forgot the name. I can't think of his name from the top of my head, but he was amazing. He reassured me that everything was gonna be good. Boom, after waking up from surgery, I was shivering. I'm talking about I was freezing cold when I woke up after surgery. I was like literally so freezing cold. And I remember there being like 2 nurses in front of me, and I was just like, why am I on my butt? Like, why am I on my butt? Take me off my butt. And there she went to explain to me like, oh, you know, every 30 minutes we have to flip you to make sure you're breathing, to make sure you're not seizing, to make sure you're good, right? To make sure your health is fine. So someone said, do you still wear your faja 24/7? And are you sitting down with no issues? Do you love your result? I do not wear my faja 24/7 anymore, but I do wear my faja. Like, I don't wear it from morning to night, like all day, 24/7, take it off only for a shower, no more. But I did do that for the first 2 months, like strictly like, I only took off my faja for a shower and a massage. Like, that was it. But now I have my faja all, okay, I sleep with my faja. I go to sleep with my faja all night. I wake up, I take a shower, I take it off for like a couple hours. Like right now I don't have it on, but then I'll put it back on around like 6 and then wear it for the rest of the night, all night. Or, you know, like I do put on my faja for a good amount of time, but I do not wear it 24/7 anymore. But wearing your faja is so important. And when I do wear my faja, I still wear my foams and I still wear my boards. Like, y'all, that's so important, y'all. And when you're swollen, that helps you so much. And wear your faja, because a lot of people do not wear their faja. Are you sitting down with no issues? Yes, I am sitting down with no issues. I actually started sitting down. That's another question. When did you start sitting down? I started sitting down probably like 8 weeks. I literally waited, y'all. Every time I would have to go sit down in the car, it would be my BBL pillow. I slept on my stomach for 8 weeks. I would kneel on the couch. I would kneel on the floor. I didn't drive. Like, y'all, listen to that, because I promise you, you sit down, something's gonna happen to that booty. You're gonna get a dent in that booty, girl. For real, please don't sit down. 6 to 8 weeks, don't sit down. Actually, it was 6 weeks, right? 6 weeks? 6 to 8 weeks, don't sit down. Do you love your results? I love my results. I am so in love with my results. I love my body so much. Can we see it before and after? Of course. I can't believe I even look like that. That's crazy. Like, I can't believe my body was literally like that. That's insane. But now, my body is looking real scrumptious or whatever. How old you gotta be to get surgery? I think you gotta be like 18, but like, I don't know. That's a good question. I'm pretty sure it would be 18, right? Because like, that's when you're able to like do a lot of things. Probably 18, probably 21. I really don't know, but I'm 24. I forgot my age for a little bit. I'm dead. When did you start to pick up Zeliana? I stayed in Miami for a week. As soon as I got back, I picked up Zeliana. So literally, like the 6th day, because I wasn't in Miami for a full week. I was in Miami for 5 days after surgery. I got back to Houston and I couldn't help but pick her up. Like, y'all, what? My baby was literally like, oh my God. I picked her up at like 6 days post-op. I have a special guest that wants to say hi. Say hi to Caius, y'all. My baby, my baby, my baby. He just turned 5, guys. He's a big boy. He's a big boy. I love you so much. I love you. Oh, I got lipstick on you now. What are you doing? Say hi to them, Caius.
Hi.
Say what's up, real ones.
What's up, real ones?
Okay, so next question is, how was it flying back home? Flying back home was it was fine. It was fine, right? So I flew back home on like the 5th day or the 6th day. And I have a video, actually. I'm going to insert it right here. But I had a BBL pillow. And I'm not going to lie, I was a little uncomfortable on the plane. Like, the plane ride was so uncomfortable because I'm on the BBL pillow, but my feet were like, my legs were hanging. So my feet kept falling asleep so much. But you got to make sure you wear your compression socks because like getting on a flight can get you swollen, especially after surgery. That's why they tell you to stay like for a week wherever you get your surgery, because you don't want to hop right on a plane. Like your blood pressure could go up, or you could get really swollen, and like a lot of stuff can go wrong, I guess. But definitely, let me tell y'all this. Definitely get a first class ticket back home after surgery. I feel like you need it. I feel like it's a must. Cause I had first class and I had so much space. You know, my hips are bigger now, and like I'm having a BBL pillow. Like imagine just sitting in regular seats next to mad people, and you have to sit a certain way. You're constantly trying to get up, and you want to get on your knees and like little stuff like that. Y'all get first class. Do it arch? Of course they arch. They arch before, arch now, and even better. What do you mean? Is this something you always wanted to do, and why? I'm gonna be real, y'all. No, it's not something I always wanted to do. I actually never wanted surgery. Like I never was the girl that was like, damn, I want surgery. I was actually the girl that was always like, oh, like surgery. But look at me now, y'all. Why didn't you go to Dr. Miami for the BBL? Cause why would I? I mean, do your research before getting your body done. Do your research. I feel like research is so important before getting surgery. I mean, this is something that's gonna be on your body forever. So you wanna make sure you're going to the best. What does JP think about your BBL? JP loves my body. What? He loves it. Come on now, like he loves it. How much you work out on your body? So I actually just hit 3 months, so I just started working back out, like little things here and there with JP. But I'm gonna start taking it serious, y'all. Like, of course I got my body done, but now that I got my body done, I gotta maintain this body, you know? I gotta maintain it, y'all. It's not just you get your body done and that's it. You gotta maintain it. So someone said, how much do you weigh after the BBL? Honestly, that's a good question. I haven't weighed myself since like after the BBL, probably like a couple days after, but I was the same exact weight that I went into the surgery with. So I was like 177, and then I was 177 like probably like a week after. I'm probably less now. I don't have a scale to weigh myself, but think about it, y'all. They took out all the fat from my belly and my back and my flanks, whatever the hell, and they put it all in my butt. So it's not that I'm gonna lose hella weight because they put the fat back in me in different places. But what I will say is that I probably weigh less because a week after surgery, I was still so swollen and filled with fluid and liquid and all this gunk inside of me. So I'm pretty sure I weigh less now, but I'll definitely let y'all know. Like I'm gonna weigh myself and then I'm gonna pin it in the comments. So y'all make sure to go to the comments for this one. How long was you in the hospital for? My surgery apparently was 4 hours. And then after surgery, I was there for like an hour or two, like post-op recovery room. Have you ever twerked since you got your BBL? What? I do not stop shaking my booty, y'all. Like what? I love it. Do you think the BBL was worth it? 100%. 100% worth it. 100%. What did JP think when you told him that, and what did he think about the before and after? So what did he think when I told him I was gonna get surgery? He was like, okay, whatever makes you happy. Like he was with it. I'm not gonna lie, it took him some getting used to. Guys, my waist is so small now, so just imagine. Were you sleeping when they did it, or did you feel the whole process? Oh, I was put to sleep, y'all. I was literally gone. I didn't feel not a damn thing. How did it feel during your BBL massages? Okay, so the first massage was good, like cool, whatever. All my massages have been great. I probably experienced one very tough massage that I just was like screaming the whole time. But it was weird because that was probably like my 15th to 16th massage is where I was like, oh my God, in pain. I don't know what it was, but I've only had one very painful massage, like if I'm being honest, and I've had over 30, 40 massages, y'all. It's not bad. Like people make it seem like massages, lymphatic massages after surgery are hell, and they're really not. And you feel so amazing after, you feel so loose and so good after. But massages were not bad. And am I still getting massages? Yes, I am still getting massages. I actually have a massage tonight. And now I'm using machines and I'm using wood and all that stuff. So that you can start using at like 3 months. Who else did you do your surgery with besides Talia? Nobody. It was literally just me and Talia. Talia was my surgery sister. I'm so glad we were together, like during the surgery, like, well, after the surgery, we were able to recover together for that week when we were in Miami. And it was good. It was good. She was recovering. I was recovering. If I was feeling nauseous or whatever, like, she would reassure me like that I'm fine. Or if she was feeling away, I would reassure her that she was fine. But I feel like having a surgery sister is like such a bomb thing to do. Like getting surgery with your friend or your sister, your cousin, whatever the heck it is. I feel like that's so cool to do. Did you feel a little embarrassed when you had to be stripped in front of others? No, because I knew exactly what I was going there for. Of course, they had to see my body in the consultation, the pre-op. Like, no, I didn't feel embarrassed. I was more like, okay, period. They finna get me right, you know? What hurts more, birth or surgery? Birth. Probably, definitely birth, like definitely birth. Like surgery is not bad at all. All right, so someone said how much was the surgery and aftercare? So like I said, like Dr. Nassif's prices are not high at all. I'm pretty sure his prices start at like 4,500 or something like that. The arm lipo or whatever area of free lipo is included in the price of the liposuction, transfer to the buttocks, whatever. That's included in the 4,500, or I think that's the price. And then the surgical garments, the faja, at the surgery center were like 150. I probably got like 5 fajas after that, y'all, and I paid like 275 for a faja. I paid like 200 for a faja, 140 for a faja, 180. Like I've paid different prices for fajas. And then massages are like 125. I've gotten like 40 massages, y'all. I did packages. It's definitely like expensive aftercare, you know, like you got to keep up with your massages. Those are like anywhere from 100 to 120, 150 per massage, and you guys gotta at least get 10 massages, y'all. Like at least. A lot of people don't do massages. Y'all gotta get on it. My advice for someone getting a BBL: keep it real with your surgeon, y'all. First things first, pick a surgeon that is like very skilled, and make sure you do your research, y'all. Like really try to pick a really good surgeon, and you want to make sure your communication is on point with your surgeon. Like you have to tell your surgeon what you want and what you don't want. Like make sure you're very specific about that. And definitely another thing, please follow all the guidelines. Oh my goodness, all the pre-op guidelines and all the post-op guidelines. Y'all want to make sure to please pay attention to all that. Like make sure your guys are hydrated, make sure your iron levels are good. Make sure y'all take some iron vitamins, like some iron supplements. I feel like that's something that's so important. Like your vitamins before surgery, I feel like they're so important. So please make sure y'all are on that. Take your vitamins, y'all, because my iron was a little low, and after I got my surgery, I would get like lightheaded when I go to use the bathroom because my iron was so low. So another thing, definitely get IVs after surgery, like hydration IVs. They're amazing. I promise you, them things like are magic. They boost you back so quick. Do you recommend going to a recovery home or heading home after surgery? Well, I wasn't in a recovery home. I booked an Airbnb and I had like a recovery, like I had a caretaker. I would definitely say get a caretaker, get a nurse, definitely like hire one. I feel like if you want to stay in a recovery home, even better. I mean, I didn't want to because we had our boyfriends with us, but staying in a recovery home, I feel like is great. They cook for you, they take good care of you, you don't have to worry about nothing. I feel like if you're going right home after surgery, you got to make sure you have someone who's really on top of it and knows about, knows anything a nurse would know, like all your iron, your blood pressure, making sure, like you really want to have someone that is super educated on things like that. So yes, I would recommend going to a recovery home or at least hiring someone. Do you feel like your butt is too big or is it just right? In the beginning, I felt like it was too big, but now I feel like it's perfect. It's so proportionate, like it matches my thighs, it matches my body. Did the risk scare you? Of course, I was nervous, because there's a lot of things that happen or whatever, but you guys want to make sure your health is amazing. You guys want to make sure to get your labs done. You guys want to make sure you're healthy before getting a surgery, y'all. And if your surgeon does not stress that on you, or their medical or the surgery center you're going to does not stress that on you, then you shouldn't trust them. you shouldn't go through them. Because one thing about it is they were really on top of it, like making sure that I was getting my labs done. They were on top of like your BMI. You have to have like a certain BMI. You have to have a certain iron level, and y'all want to make sure y'all are healthy, because that's the main thing. Why would you get surgery if you're not healthy? It just doesn't make sense. I was nervous, but I knew I was healthy, so I was like, God got me, you know, like I'm fine, everything's gonna be good. And as long as you are positive and as long as you pray, of course. Another thing, my surgeon and my anesthesiologist prayed for me before surgery. That's the last thing I remember before getting put to sleep. They prayed for me, and that was the most beautiful thing ever, y'all. Like, what was the hardest thing after surgery? The hardest thing after surgery was sleeping on my stomach all the damn time. Like, I love to sleep on my back, so sleeping on my stomach was so annoying, and that was probably the most uncomfortable thing about the surgery. Before getting on the table, did you want to change your mind? No. I felt so, like, I felt great even before getting to the table. Like, I was literally had the hugest smile on my face. Like, when I got into the surgery room, when I got into the operating room, like I had the hugest smile on my face, because talking to Dr. Nassif and the anesthesiologist, they reassured me and they made sure everything was gonna be fine. So no, like, I didn't want to change my mind. I actually felt like, hey, let's get it done. Like, let's get it over with when I got to the operating room. Does your BBL ever feel heavy on you while you're walking? No. Yes. No. Yes and no. When I'm running, hell yeah. But when I'm walking, kinda. But not in a bad way. Not in a bad way. But actually, like, I be getting some type of, like, low back pain because, like, bro, when I'm laying down, like, my butt goes up to my back. And so, like, my back and my butt is, like, boom. Like, my butt is on my back. So my massage girl, she be, like, stretching out my back. Like, she'll go, like, this and, like, separate my butt from my back, and it's the best feeling ever because my butt is so big that it, like, goes onto my back. Is your butt soft or hard? My butt is so soft, it's so jiggly, it's fire. It's fire. In the beginning, it's as hard as a damn rock. Like, it's weird, but now it's like super soft. I had so many questions, but so many questions were repeated or like worded differently, but I try to answer as many questions. Actually, I went through like the whole list and was like skipping and making sure I answered y'all questions. So if y'all have any more questions that I didn't answer in this video, please comment them down below, and maybe I could do a part 2, or maybe I could just answer your questions in the comments. Yeah, I'll do that. I'll answer your questions in the comments if I didn't answer them in this video. So yeah, make sure to go ahead and comment down below whatever questions you guys have. And now it is time for my body reveal. So if you guys follow me on Instagram, then obviously you guys have seen all my pictures, you know, from my body reveal. But now I'm gonna show you guys in video. All right, you guys, so here is my body. Look at y'all, look. Boom. 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 Body, yada, 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 yada. Yeah, I really love my body so much. Really, guys? I feel like these shorts, these pants don't do enough justice, but I really love my body. But yeah, you guys, that is my body. It's beautiful. I love it so much. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying tuned. You know, if you have any questions, like I said, comment them down below and I'm gonna get back to you guys. But make sure you guys like, comment, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to follow me on Instagram at RXC_XOXO. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.